Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share with you guys the best products that I tried in 2021. So I see a lot of these like end of the year videos. We love to do those here on YouTube. It's kind of the time to reflect back over the year and, you know, in your life, in your business, in products that we've used, you know, all of the things. It's kind of a time of reflection. And I've been watching a lot of these like best products of 2021 videos. And I kind of started making a little list, like these are the products. I'm sure I'm missing some, like I'm sure I've left a few products out, but these are the ones that stuck out in my mind that almost instantly became favorites or became staples in my collection. So I have some skincare, I have some makeup to talk about. I think I've even got one hair product to talk about. So let's dive into the best products I tried this year. So let's kick it off with the one hair product that I have, and that's the Moroccan Oil Purple Shampoo. It's the Blonde Perfecting Purple Shampoo. Now, I have talked about this. I've talked about all of these products before, so you guys have seen all of these. But this purple shampoo is by far the best one that I have ever tried. For my hair anyways. I've tried a lot of purple shampoos over the years and I oftentimes find them to be very drying for the hair. I've tried some that are too heavy in my hair. This one is very much like a Goldilocks situation to where it's not heavy, it doesn't weigh my hair down, it really tones the hair nicely, it gives it a really nice cool tone, takes those golden tones out. But it doesn't dry my hair out at all. It doesn't weigh my hair down at all. It's just perfect. I can pair this with a heavy treatment and it works great that way. I can put this in and immediately rinse it out. I can leave it in a little bit longer if I really want to tone down those brassy tones. I love this. I love this so much. And it has that great Moroccan oil smell, right? Like, love that smell so much. It's so beautiful. You don't need a lot of this either. I've found oftentimes with purple shampoos, I end up using a lot to get, normally when I wash my hair with like a traditional shampoo, I'm really just kind of washing this region. Like this is where it gets dirty, right? Like right on your scalp. But with a purple shampoo, I'm wanting to get all of my hair lathered so that I can tone even the ends, right? So a lot of times I find I end up using a lot of product I have a lot of hair to get it all nicely coated. And with this one, unless my hair is really dirty, in which case I would just quickly shampoo it with regular shampoo. This one lathers up so nicely. I don't find I need to use a ton. It's also cruelty-free, obviously. All of these products are cruelty-free. Yeah, I love this so much. So if you've been looking for a good purple shampoo, I really think this is the one. Moving into skincare, we'll do makeup last. I have a few products here. One I do want to mention that I don't have because I've used it up is the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Booster. I think that's what it's called. I'll put a picture of it here on the screen. I talked about it recently, not in my last speed reviews, I think, but the one before that, and it is such a beautiful product. I enjoyed that to the very last drop. It was the perfect gel moisturizer that still felt super, super hydrating. It left a glow on my skin that you don't typically get from a gel moisturizer. It was like the perfect one for me to use with my oily combo skin in the summertime. And like I said, I've tried a lot of gel moisturizers and I've tried a lot that I really liked, but there was something really special about that one. The way it made my skin look, the way it felt, it lasted a long time. Love that one. So if you've been looking for a good gel moisturizer, I'm telling you, that's the one. All of these products will be linked in the description box down below if you're interested. Those are affiliate links, so if you do purchase products through those links, I will earn a small commission, and I thank you for supporting the channel. Another product that I tried this year that I absolutely loved was this one here. So this is the Farmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleansing Toner. I love this. So I got this in a boxy charm. You can buy this at Sephora. This is incredible. As I mentioned, I have oily combination skin. I'm definitely acne prone, and this is a toner that works so well for me when I'm going through like a period of breakouts. I can use this in the morning, and by the end of the day, I can see an obvious difference in the blemishes. They're sort of toned down by the end of the day, not so angry looking. I find this also helps to prevent new blemishes when I'm going through one of those periods of breakouts, either like around that time of the month, or if I'm eating poorly, or whatever the reason. Sometimes we don't know the reason. I think this has made a really big difference in my skin. I don't use this all the time. Right now, my skin is really clear. If anything, I'm a little bit on the drier side as we're having that change in season. But I know we'll cycle back in. We'll cycle back into a time where my skin's breaking out and no one knows why, and I'll put this back into my regular rotation and it'll sort of clear things up. So really, really love that. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend. Another one that I highly recommend is this product here. So this is the Kate Somerville Exfolikate exfoliating treatment. So this is, it says right on it, it's an intensive treatment. This is intense, but if you like a really intense exfoliation that you can really feel, this is the one. This is very expensive. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Full disclosure, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I didn't pay like full price for this. However, I love this. You can buy it in a full size. I think this is like, the full size. Pretty sure this is the full size. Sometimes BoxyCharm will do like medium sizes that are like exclusive to BoxyCharm. I think that's what this is. But this one here I think is full size. You can also buy a mini. So my friend actually, every time she comes over, she's like, can we do the thing? Can we do the scrubby thing? And she actually went out and bought the mini size of this. So if you're interested in trying it, it does come in a mini size. I love this so much. Now it does have a physical exfoliation to it, but it also has that AHA type of exfoliation to it. So I don't scrub it around too aggressively because the granules in there are pretty prominent. Not overly so. Like I've definitely tried scrubs before where I was like, nope, that's way too like grainy. This one is, but it's manageable, and this isn't something you would use all the time. This is like a once a week at the very most you would do something like that. In my opinion, I think this is too aggressive to do every other day the way I would like the ordinary lactic treatment or something like that. But if you're looking for a really good deep exfoliation, this is so great. So when my skin is breaking out, you know, and I can use this every day and then once a week go in with the Exfolikate treatment, my skin clears up so quickly. It makes such a difference. You really feel it working. So what I usually do is apply a little bit to the skin, move it around sort of the areas of concern, let it sit for 2 minutes and then rinse it off and go in with my normal skincare, and you really feel the burn, but like to me in the best way. And lastly, for skincare, I did mention this in my last speed reviews and I'm still raving about it. This is the best. It's such a good moisturizer, you guys. So this is the Saturday Skin Pretty Pop Probiotic Power Whipped Cream. I am loving this. I got this again in a BoxyCharm. This is a little bit more of a expensive product. Not crazy expensive, not as expensive as like the Exfolikate treatment, but more on the high-end side in terms of a moisturizer. But I am loving this so much. It makes my skin look so luminous, but it's not heavy. It's super moisturizing without being overly so. Like it's just a unicorn type. It's another like Goldilocks type of situation where it's the perfect amount of heaviness to where I can use it at nighttime and put a little facial oil over top. I can still wear it in the daytime and layer makeup over top, even with my oily combo skin type. It gives me luminosity. It's got these encapsulated probiotics in there. They feel like little beads, and as you rub it into your skin, they dissolve, and I just think that's such a cool thing. My skin has just been loving this. I really think this is a product that I would go back and purchase myself, and there hasn't been a ton of moisturizers that I got like in a BoxyCharm that I went out and repurchased. So this one is really special. Loving it so much. It's definitely like, I would say this is top tier. Like this and the Tarte one were my best moisturizers of the whole year. Okay, it's time for the makeup. Now, I don't have a piece of makeup in each category. I didn't want this to be a 40-minute video. I just grabbed the products that really stood out to me, and these aren't necessarily products that were made in 2021. These are just products that were new to me in 2021. I'm sure there's others that are great that I've tried, but again, these are like the standouts. And I have to start with this one. You guys knew this was coming, right? You knew. So this is the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. My husband bought me this for my birthday. This is everything I want in an eyeshadow palette and more. This is me in an eyeshadow palette, truly. Like, it's everything. It's so beautiful. It's cool toned. There's a few warm tones in there. The metallics are stunning. There's some beautiful like topper type shades. The mattes are super buttery, really easy to blend. Every time I use this palette, I feel so beautiful. It's just so special. It's extra special to me because my husband bought it for me, went right into a Sephora and bought it in person. Like, anyway, aside from that, it is just so beautiful. This is, like I said, everything I want and more in an eyeshadow palette. Of all of the palettes that I tried this year, this is the one, you know? I think you guys are gonna be surprised by this one. I'm shouting out a mascara that didn't come from CoverGirl. I know. I'll take a moment for you to catch your breath there. So this is the Iconic London Triple Threat Mascara. I have this on today. There is something about this mascara. I just have one coat of this mascara on. I have a pretty simple makeup look on today. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Normally when I get mascaras in BoxyCharms, I just immediately pass them on. I have my favorites. I have my tried and true. I have so many issues with mascaras. Oftentimes I don't even want to open it. I rather just give it away because once you use it, you can't give it to anybody. But something about, I really liked the packaging, this like just really metallic like chrome packaging. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Maybe this one will be great. And it is, it's so good. I have been wearing this one for about a month. I'm gonna be really sad when this one's done. This is the type of mascara where people are asking me what I'm using for mascara. One of my best friends, every time she sees me, she's like, is that mascara you've been using? She's like, your lashes look so long. And like I said, it's one coat. It's incredible. With this one, like, you really don't need to layer it up. It doesn't need it. It gives you full volume on like the first application. It doesn't budge. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake. It's incredible. I think it's like a $25 mascara. I'm not 100% sure. But again, this is another one of those products that I got in a BoxyCharm that I would actually go out and buy with my own money. I think this is worth the money. My lashes have never looked better. And at the end of the day, even after, like, I'm working some 10, 11, 12-hour days right now, and at the end of the day, it's not underneath of my eyes. I haven't even had time to check and see, and I can trust that this is gonna stay put. An eyeliner that I was late to the game on is the Epic Ink Eyeliner from NYX. This is a black liquid liner, has a nice fine brush tip on it. I feel, maybe I've tried this in the past. I just don't remember, but I bought this year. I feel like I had been hunting and hunting and hunting for like the perfect liquid liner that would stay in place, that wasn't gonna run, that wasn't gonna bleed into my lines. And I picked this one up. It was on sale, and I was just sick and tired of messing around with the one that I had. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy this one. I know it's good. Everybody talks about it, and it is. It's so good. This is incredible. If you haven't tried this, I don't know, don't sleep on it like I did. I kind of feel stupid that I've been trying all these other ones when this one was here all along. So really, really love the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner. It's really black, it's waterproof, it stays in place. And yeah, I was really late to the game on that one. One that I wasn't late to the game on was the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I snatched this up as soon as I could get my hands on it. I love a brow pen. I can remember like 7 years ago, I used to buy the Stila brow pens. Before brow pens were like a thing, I was buying these Stila brow pens, and I loved them because you could get the little hair strokes, but they dried out so fast. Like, you might get 3 weeks of use out of those. I don't even know if they still make those, but I stopped buying them because they were like $30 a piece. I only got about 3 weeks of use out of them, and I just couldn't, it wasn't sustainable for me. So I started using the pencils, and everybody started using, you know, dip brow and all these other, you know, the brow trends changed, and here we are again, back to the pens. Does anyone else remember the pens from before? Anyway, this one is so good. This I bought this when it first came out, so it's been months that we've been talking about these brow pens here on YouTube. And I bought this right at the very start, and I'm still using it. I used it in my brows today. It isn't drying up. I have the shade Taupe, which seems to be pretty good for me. If I use a little too much of this in the tail, it starts to look a little warm, but I think that's more just like user error than anything. I mostly use this kind of in the front of my brow to create some hairs where I don't have any. I love this so much. This has really changed my brow game. I feel like my brows have really come a long way in the last couple of years. I feel like I went from like not filling in my brows at all to like overfilling them, and now to a place where I'm just kind of going with my natural shape and color and trying to make them look more natural. And I think this has played a big role in that. Love this so much. I know like Milani makes one. There's a ton of these on the market, but this is the one I've tried, and this is the one that I continue to use every single day. I had to mention a cream blush, right? It's been like the year of cream blushes in the makeup world. I feel like every brand has come out with cream blushes, cream bronzers, all the cream products this year. And the ones that stood out to me are these ones from Merit. So these are the Merit cheek colors. I have the shades Cheeky and Beverly Hills. I got Cheeky in a holiday set, and Beverly Hills was sent to me. I love these so much. I tried a lot of cream blushes this year, and there have been a lot that I have loved, but there's something special about these Merit ones. I'm just opening them up so you can see. These are the colors that I have. This is Cheeky, this is Beverly Hills, both great for my skin tone. They do have a couple of other deeper shades. These are just so beautiful. They are so emollient and blendable. There's Cheeky there, and there's Beverly Hills. So these are just so pretty on the skin. I find they stay on relatively well. They have that like blendability to them where you never end up with like a big blotch of blush on your cheeks like clown face. They don't pick up my foundation from underneath, which I find has been a big problem I've had with some of the cream blushes that I've tried, because I do have some pigmentation spots on my cheeks. Sometimes when I apply those cream products, it's like they lift up my foundation and my concealer and everything else, and I end up having like these two dark spots right here. And I really don't find that these do that. They have a luminosity to them without being shimmery or sparkly. They're just special. They're just so special. I really like the packaging because of this sort of domed shape. You can either like draw it right on, you can use your finger and tap it on, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge. They're just so good. I love them. I just love them so much. So highly, highly recommend these. If you guys haven't tried them out, I really think there's something else. And then last but not least, I have a few lip products. So this has definitely not been the year of lip products. I really haven't tried a ton of lip products. I haven't worn a ton of lip products because we're wearing masks all the time, of course. I've just kind of gotten out of the habit of putting on lipstick or putting on a liquid lipstick or, you know, doing all of those things. But what I have gotten into is lip glosses. And I think the Fenty lip glosses really are something special. Now, again, I know I'm late to the game. I have 3. I have 2 of their traditional gloss bombs. I have Fenty Glow, that's what I have on today, with a lip liner, and I have Pink Dragonfly. I got those in like a little mini set together. And then I also have the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. So I just think these are so comfortable and beautiful and flattering. They make your lips look so nice and smooth. They don't taste weird. They don't you don't get this weird taste in your mouth like you do with some lip glosses. They stay in place pretty well. They don't feather into my lines. They're not sticky at all. It's, again, everything I'm looking for in a lip gloss. That's kind of what this video boils down to, is like, you know, this is everything I'm looking for in a cream blush. This is everything I'm looking for in an eyeshadow palette. This is everything I'm looking for in a moisturizer. You know, these are everything I'm looking for in a lip gloss. Like, that's really what this video could be called. These are what I've been looking for. So I just feel like these were such successful purchases. I just love these so much. I have been trying to wear them as much as possible. I do still try to mix in a lipstick from time to time just to keep things interesting, but these are just incredible. If you haven't tried the Fenty Gloss Bombs, I really do think they're worth the money. They often have little mini sets. I think that's a great way to do it. That's what I've done. This one here is a deluxe size sample I got through you know, a Sephora coupon or something like that. You know how you can do like the little codes. And I just think these are fabulous. I love them so much. So those are the products that really stood out to me that I've tried this year that I think are the best of the best products that I've tried in 2021. I'm really loving all of these. These are all products that I would repurchase. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What are some of your standout products from 2021? What are some products that you tried that you just can't stop reaching for? I always love to chat with you guys down there. I always love to get your recommendations as well. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.